Risk management is something that's on everyone's mind, no matter what segment of the ag industry you happen to be in. To find out what's changing with risk management, we spoke with experts recently at the Oilseed Grain and Trade Summit.
Well, the first thing is have a plan, is to move from being reactive, which is what most people tend to do in the marketplace. They react to this weather forecast or that way. Put together a game plan. What do I need to accomplish? What is the marketplace telling me? If I look at the futures market, it tells me everything I need to know in order to start building a strategy. And then I take the strategy and I look at it and I ask myself every day, what's new, what's different, what's changed, and then make the adjustments that I need to make if I need to, if something dramatically has changed, because the only constant is change.
The consolidation of grain exchanges in recent times has not really been a concern to managing risk. Goulding says it's rather a matter of liquidity.
If the liquidity comes about because we've had to consolidate some exchanges, okay, that's a win, because we need to get in, we need to get out. The consumers, the producers, the processors, the traders. So they need liquidity, and we need to have a concentration. We don't need to have 10 different wheat exchanges around the world. The Chicago Board of Trade, the CME, is a very good place to discover the price of wheat for the world, the price of corn for the world, and the price of soybeans for the world.
I think it shows that the exchanges, whether they be based in Chicago, New York, London, Malaysia, they're having a global viewpoint. So they're trying to provide increasing amounts of tools for customers to use all over the globe. So they're trying to work to provide more tools for people to manage risk.
Hofstad works with clients in Eastern Europe in the Black Sea trade region, and their needs may vary, from those that have used risk management tools for a long time to those that are just starting out.
So in building a program, starting with the basics, first is identifying the risk. Second would be quantifying the risk. So how sensitive are we to changes in, say, the price of soybeans on Chicago or the price of corn in Europe? The next thing is building the resources for that program. So who within the organization is going to be responsible for tracking the positions day to day, for setting the metrics for the program, for making the decisions to call the broker to put on a futures position to hedge the risk? Who in the company is responsible for each of those tasks? And once you kind of get that program put together, then you have the foundation going forward to build upon that. What strategies will be used, what markets are going to be hedged, all those sort of strategic questions then can be answered.
We asked about the recent market volatility and its impact on farmers, merchandisers, and really the entire industry.
It's good for the farmer. I mean, we had corn up over $8. Now, how's that bad? We had soybeans, $17, $18. A few years ago, we had wheat here in Minneapolis at over $24. Is that bad? It's an opportunity. The window opens. So, it's good. Farmer has to evolve and change and be more adept and take advantage of these windows of opportunity. The windows open, the windows close.
So as we see volatility increase, we definitely see a need for risk management increase. Because obviously if you can fix your costs or fix a portion of your revenues and your margin, you can obviously introduce stability into your business operations. It makes it easier to meet expectations, whether that be of the general public if you're a publicly traded company, or to your board. And obviously a more stable business environment creates a more attractive environment for investors. So that's the greatest effect we've seen that volatility has had. It's really pushed not only the awareness and the urgency, but the need for our companies worldwide, whether they be dealing in agri-commodities, metals, energies, currencies, to really implement a program to deal with that price volatility.
From years of experience, both Goulding and Hofstad shared sage advice that is also useful for everyone involved in managing risk.
You don't know where the market's going because it's constantly changing. There's new things coming in, constantly changing. So it's just have an opinion and have reasons for your opinion.
Reporting from Minneapolis at the annual Oilseed and Grain Trade Summit, I'm Janell Aust for This Week in Agribusiness.